Hello and welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host, Andrea Julia. A warm welcome to our new and returning viewers. To our subscribers, a special shout out. Welcome to what will be a continuation of a reading that was posted, titled This Group is Sending a Handler for This Non-Compliant Earth Sign. We saw forth that reading the angel numbers of 1111, 1122, and 1055. The message tied to angel number 1055 is know what realm you are in. At the end of that reading, we did see that there was an earth sign who realized, possibly at 1201, that they were a part of a twin flame union. However, based on past decisions, they have found not only that they were a betrayer in the situation, but they are now in a pickle and stuck. So, continuing on, we have on a holiday in the reverse. So, there is a reunion that they want to see happen. However, that has yet to occur. And the reading continues. It's worth waiting for gears crossing over and twin flame. Clarifying cards with it's worth waiting for. There was definitely a betrayal here. However, there was a betrayal, and now there is a moment of fogginess and not being quite sure how to go about almost killing two birds with one stone with the two of wands. So now we continue on this twin flame journey to find out about this shared feeling or mirrored emotion that this earth sign has found themselves becoming aware of. For lipstick stains, spring. A partner here could have discovered something in spring, this spring 2025. And this could be tied to these shared feelings. So the partner that they were possibly thinking of leaving, or the situation they were thinking of leaving, it possibly became apparent here that they felt that there was another party with whom they had shared feelings. We have setting the record straight in the reverse with it's worth waiting for. Strong supporting card of a delay here. There is this wanting to come in, wanting to walk up to someone's door, knowing that, wanting to be where someone is, knowing that they go to sit by the water waiting in expectation. We have chess and gear. Someone is really up in their head about how to play the long game, how to make the best move without sabotaging things further. What else is it? Crossing over. Bridge the gap between hearts with trust. Shared feelings. This earth sign is thinking quite hard about how to come in and possibly communicate face to face with another person. They could be dreaming of each other here as well. There is a moon energy here. Between them both. So there could be meeting in the dream state. June, in less than a month, literally crossing over. Bridge the gap between your hearts with trust. So there is an earth sign that is coming in for a twin flame relationship. Hmm. So you could be having a visitor coming in less than a month, in June. We have dreams in the reverse, twin flames. No, you're not dreaming of each other. So interesting. Ah, I wonder why that is. Maybe it's not a twin flame connection, like someone's thinking. We have getting played, red lipstick stains, yes. Next year, goodbye 2020, spring. Hmm, terms. They want to negotiate. So, why is the military popping out to me? So strong strategic efforts. Hmm. Oof. Ooh. Huh. So this earth sign possibly tried in the past to head to this twin flame counterpart, but there is a puppet master here and guilt. And it seems that with that happening, them finding out something, um, a trip could have been pushed over another season or year. There are terms that are not yet negotiated, with terms setting the record straight in the reverse. It's worth waiting for terms, and it's worth waiting for in the upright. This is showing up for two reasons. One, this person has not yet had that face to face with their twin flame counterpart. And two, this person who has the power of manipulating and changing things, this person who possibly found this earth sign to be guilty of something, maybe making some getaway plan. They, what is the word? Hmm. Slipping me. It's a word that starts with an I, but it's not invoking. However, they pretty much called upon some kind of contractual term or agreement or set or agreed upon expectation that was held between them and someone. It is possible that in a few months there could be some negotiations or some tying up of some paperwork. These terms that are that will potentially free someone to to be in union with their twin flame, and also to potentially um, get them away from a situation that they're tied to, with terms in a few months. And this classroom, this energy that is shown disrupting another, borrowing a pencil, it could be that these terms are being called or thrown on the board to cause confusion and interruption. We do have in a few months chess gears. Oh man. Oh man. I'm the guides are showing me that there is someone here who has found themselves tied in a deal with the devil, and every time that you make a move, they're literally showing me someone working with a triangle. Every move you make, it's a sharp counter. Swept away, caught up in the romance, or clearing out emotions in less than a month, crossing over. Hmm. Someone seems to be very clear on coming on a visit. Love's disguise. Go beyond superficial looks and see who they truly are. Hmm. And Earth. So the intention of this Earth sign could be to come in and see the superficialities of you in order to suss out the truth, or you are being asked to see what is hidden when it comes to what could be superficial with this Earth sign. Caught up in the romance or clearing out emotions. There is a possibility someone may be running away from a situation to kind of come in and dump on someone. So if this reading is resonating with you and you are conscientious about um, preserving your energy, be mindful. We have communication in the reverse, secrets in the reverse, being judged, hiding truth in the reverse. Mm. Well, somebody may have some protection from the devil after all. Okay, let's keep on going with this reading. So we have betrayal, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, reverse, betrayal, confusion, because if you will recall from part 1 of this reading, this group is sending a handler for this non-compliant earth sign. It was found out that they were trying to remove themselves from the situation and the rug was pulled from underneath them. They actually ended up being betrayed. So with this twin flame, red lipstick stain situation, Spirit, what other messages? We have the Knight of Swords, the Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy, the Seven of Cups, and the upright. Someone is almost stunned, but they're playing off as though they're not. There are still illusions also sitting around this betrayal. The Seven of Cups. Setting the record straight, chess is worth waiting for gears. So now this earth sign is forced to almost play as though, you ever see people who they're horsing around and then they end up finding themselves sustaining some horrible injury or accident, where 10:33 the timer, especially men, you hit your gonads or whatever, right? And you try to play it off like you're not hurt, but you almost feel like you just died. I'm getting that energy. Of course, not laughing at the plight of anyone facing this energy. Something is coming out about it. Queen of Wands in the reverse. But I'm remembering myself. Oh, gosh. I think I was about, how old was I? 13 at the time. And, or maybe older. But anyhow, we had gone out for pizza for my birthday. And for some reason, the gas station next door, I was running across it and ran into the chain, not seeing it. Oh my God. Woo. Still feel it. I still feel it. I still feel it. So it's kind of like that energy where they've been so stunned, so discombobulated, and they're like, oh, I'm okay, I'm okay, woo! But no, they're not. The illusions are still here. They're still searching for what the solution really is or what really happened. And now this person is withdrawn and in isolation because they're feeling as though they've lost their way. We have the King of Cups. There is diplomacy and control here. When, oh, this isn't bad. Okay. So with this going within, this Hermit in the reverse energy, Seven of Cups, King of Cups, there could be consideration being given here to oneself when it comes to how, why, when, what you really did to allow yourself to be led astray. Seven of Cups, King of Cups. You're being empathetic and being tolerant almost of what needs to go. Someone is assessing what needs to die. With the Seven of Cups energy and the third decan of Scorpio, we have the Hanged Man in the reverse, delays, standstill, resistance, stalling, indecision, fear of sacrificing a dream, this twin flame dream. Remember, we have dreams, twin flame union in the reverse. It's not impossible that this earth sign could have had some kind of telepathic connection. Tell us more. We have the Five of Pentacles, financial loss. Someone is being defensive. Ooh. Someone could find themselves being overly ambitious about being able to pull this off. And they could also be, there is a defending there could be defending of one's actions here. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Oof. Ooh. Wow. Oof. Someone could find themselves being put in their place. They could find themselves being told, yes, I did that. And you know why I did it? Because you were feeling yourself. You were out of place. What are you thinking? Delays, standstills, and loss because of manipulation, tied to being found out with red lipstick stains getting played. This earth sign could have also made another party feel as though they got played. And this is why we have manipulation, lies, control beside next year. Someone could have decided to end someone's plans out of being brutal, out of making a point and showing who was a strong one in this dynamic. We have the Three of Cups in the upright. There was celebration about this. There was celebration about the delay. There was celebration about someone being kind of told to shut up and being put in a corner. What is terms working out, negotiating with you, begging, not being able to set the record straight and having someone wait because of a betrayal and illusions concerning this betrayal. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. These terms are being used deceptively, as noted before. There's a rushing here, demanding attitude, wanting to stall someone on purpose. The Two of Wands in the upright. They are aware. They are aware. Two, Page of Swords in the reverse, and the Two of Wands in the upright. There is awareness that this earth sign wants to head off somewhere else, and this energy has, through the use of some kind of contract, begging, crying, threatening to hurt themselves, others, depending. But whatever it is that they've had to do, they've done it. But I do see that this earth sign may be unaware that there could be a wrench in the plans. What don't they know? They don't. We have the Five of Swords, betrayal. They don't know this is coming. They're swept away in this twin flame connection. There is a sweeping, an energy of being swept up in some kind of love dynamic where someone is wearing a disguise. There could be a pursuit of a relationship in this mix where a party is still wearing a mask, as they are here. Definitely wearing a mask. Again, this person at the Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords in the reverse, Two of Pentacles, they were already left having to adapt and balance things. And now, coming to the close of this reading, at the Two of Wands, planning for the future, there is a betrayal here to whatever it was, whatever resource balancing act that they had going on. It could have been that you had time to go to the gym, but there is definitely sabotage here. Five of Swords, Page of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oof. Someone is finding a very clever way of disguising a betrayal where there is loss tied to a love offer. And this is because someone is very driven to defend a Ten of Swords betrayal. They will do anything. There could be some creative opportunity as well with this Five of Swords energy that is tied to communication, approaching, voicemail, awaiting text. This could be someone who is making someone occupying the hell out of them. Page of Pentacles. Again, manifesting. This energy is being so sneaky. This energy is being so sneaky. Creating little fires here and there. Little fires all over the board. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Swords. Three of Cups. Page of Swords in the reverse. Five of Swords. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Mm. We have a renewal of emotion here with love's disguise. Go beyond superficial looks and see who they truly are. Maybe take the cup and examine it. Maybe there could be someone surprising another person as well. They could be trying not to communicate about this. They could be keeping it a secret. But secrets in the reverse. Exposure, being judged, hiding the truth. And that's in the reverse. So something is being hidden. And this is why we have the Page of Pentacles, where this party is trying to manifest either getting access to this secret. This could be a partner who knows that they're getting left behind and they're doing little things to pull the person in, or they could be paying a party to spy on them. They could be even using a child and telling the child, tell so and so that you're sick, tell them you want to go here, yes, tell me what they talk about. It's something like that. It is something like that. A lot of page energy. Oh, wow. There could be a child here. Terms, Page of Swords in the reverse. In a few months with these children in this classroom. Oh boy. Okay, in closing, Spirit, when it comes to this holiday and this reunion for this earth sign, what are the final closing messages? We have shining sign, trust in the universe's plan, and follow your heart. There could be something that if this reading resonates with you and you are an earth sign and you find yourself trapped in terms or contractual relationship agreements that you want to be free of. Someone does not want this coming out for some reason. We have anger management. The divine wants you to follow your heart. There could be an occasion where you are out at a dinner. This could be a wedding, a restaurant, and there are fireworks. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, that is your sign. We have anger management. Look at this, my friends. Anger management and signs in the reverse. Look at this. Spiritual contracts, songs, telepathic dreams of them. Oof. Well then. Someone here is definitely angry. Angry over a loss of this twin flame union and the telepathy that they had. It's going to take a while in the challenge. Someone could be angry that they missed the signs. Ooh, someone could be kicking themselves right now, actually. Quite upset. Let's bring these over. Someone could be angry that they did not see the signs earlier. And now they're stuck and they know that it is going to take a while. So that's it for your reading. This is part 2 of a reading that I posted prior that is titled "This Group is Sending a Handler for This Non-Compliant Earth Sign." I hope you found some guidance in here. Again, the most striking glimmer of hope in all of this is that there is a shining sign that the divine will be making apparent to you. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Until next time.